welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go from the Steel City. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
Milroe's pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
What's up?
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On first down, right back to Johnson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Mayfield. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. Metcalf makes the grab again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second
down, they need 3.
on the Seahawks' 12-yard line.
Hey, alert! Hey, 180! What's up?
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. 3rd and goal. Johnson is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Koo able to add the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready? Come on. Set. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he is out of bounds at the 45. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Go! Seven. Ready?
On play action, Milroe. Forced to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Check, man. Let's go now. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Right, Smith and Jigba has it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play for Seattle. 38 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Second and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Steelers' 17-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 3rd down, Milroe. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin
The
there.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Real. What's up?
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Play action. It's Milroe. Moving to his right. He's going to... Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them.
Walker, 20, 15, and he will score. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Seahawks are on top. It's now 10-7. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They go play action with Mayfield. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On second down, Baker on the run to the right. He runs with it. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Up, Nelson. Done.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Hey, alert 33. Alert. Regular. Good. What's up?
Baker to throw. Metcalf left side, he's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Kings. Good. What's up?
Throwing is Mayfield. Pass taken in by Johnson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Mayfield to throw. He'll find his big target at Freiermuth. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. On the give, it's Johnson. And he will score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. What a standout performance early on in this one, and his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Koo able to add the extra point, and the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey! 70 Timberwolves.
They go play action now with Nolan. The ball comes out. One of the Steelers has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Real. 180. What's up?
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 1.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, alert 33.
To throw is Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Let's go. 19, Charger, 19.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the gun, it's Milroe. Flush to his right. He's going to run it, taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
First and 10. Now Milroe. Quick throw, taken in, and they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Back to 60, back to 60.
Now it's Milroe. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Steelers has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Viking 18.
Milroe. That's complete. It's JSN. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game.
18, pioneer.
Milroe on third down. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket. On the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Milroe going to look to run it himself. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown Seahawks. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. He's got it. And the Seahawks will come back to tie things at 17. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Steelers. That is second TD catch of the season. On is Koo for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers will go up by 7.
Seahawks 17.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. He fields it at the 8. Past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Pass all 8.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jamal Clark there to get him down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Cut 19.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle made at his own 5-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Hurry. Got.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
come up to 3rd and 3. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Hey, alert 33, 180, what's up?
Second down throw from Mayfield. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Hey, alert, 180! Hurry, hurry! Go get him! Go get him! Watch out!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22.
They get 22 yards there. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Real. Run.
To throw is Mayfield. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
180!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll swing this out to Johnson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 2.
The run out of the gun with Johnson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He's got it at the 7. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that well.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Kings, kick, 180! What's that?
They'll give up the middle, and the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and goal.
180! Stop!
Throwing is Mayfield. Now a screen set up for Johnson. comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Turn. Ready, go.
On first down, it's Milroe. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And he did everything he could. He's trying to keep this play alive, but there's just too much penetration from this defensive front, and they end up taking him down behind the line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing is Milroe. This finds Smith and Jigba along the sideline. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
On third down, Milroe. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 35, here's second and 2. To throw again is Milroe. That's complete. It's Jackson Smith and Jigba. They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
70.
They'll try and run it with Walker. First down and more inside the 20. And he will score. Game on. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
They go play action with Mayfield. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's first and 10. Another run here with Johnson. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead. But you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Kings! Watch out!
They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Kings! Hey, good! 180! Watch out!
Throwing is Baker. Out to his right. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Set. 180! Regular! Pistol. Watch out!
They'll go. Mayfield. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Set. Watch out!
They'll run. Johnson. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
180! Done!
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee.
Set.
3rd and 7.
180! What's that?
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers.